I dropped my chocolate and my coffee and I'm too lazy to go get a spoon to get it out, so I'm hoping it'll like melt all together. I have 2 boys. And I'm currently pregnant with my 3rd child, and I'm about a week away from getting to find out the gender. I'm Abby, by the way, and I try to make really honest videos on my YouTube channel about navigating life as a young mom and a young woman in general. And today I am tackling the topic of gender disappointment. As a mom, you're not supposed to prefer one gender over the other. If somebody asks you, do you want to have a girl or do you want to have a boy? All you're supposed to say is, I just want a healthy baby. That's all that matters. And so then to feel like that's actually not the case for me feels kind of shameful and really hard to admit. So now that it's coming up to my 3rd and final gender reveal, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I've been trying to take a lot of time to really prepare my heart for whatever comes, whether I'm having a girl or whether I'm having a boy, but either way, it's gonna be a really big deal. So I'm just wanting to kind of break down some of the thoughts that I've been having and the things that I've been doing inside of myself that make me feel a lot more prepared for finding out the gender of my last baby. Let's see if the chocolate mixed in any. Nope. The first thing is just accepting it and admit it to yourself. I would be much happier if I had this gender than if I had this gender. The emotions, they don't just go away if you don't allow them to come up. They're just there. And so it doesn't help the situation to just ignore it, but to even be able to admit it and just look at it and be like, yeah, that is a fact. And right now I do feel a little bit sad and disappointed that I'm not having a girl. Just felt like it gave me some space to kind of process it and calm down and just find a way to be okay with the situation. Moving a little bit further in that direction, something that has also really helped me is to realize that for myself, the fact that I really want a girl does not mean that I do not want another boy. And honestly, so even though both times that I found out the gender of my 2 boys, I felt a little bit disappointed about it, ever since they're born, I have not had a single thought where I wish that they were girls. Not true, maybe when I'm shopping for clothes. Besides that, I never ever look at my boys and I think, oh, I just wish you were a girl. No, that never crosses my mind. They're just my kids. I just love them like mad, and they're so fun and they're so adorable and they're so multifaceted and unique and different, even though they're both boys. And I literally never think about that I wish they were girls. And so I am confident that if I have another boy, it's gonna feel the exact same way. I'm allowed to feel both happy about having another boy and sad about not having a girl all at the same time. And I just need to give myself a little bit extra space and time to figure out how to navigate those emotions, but it's possible to feel both of those things at the same time. And just if I'm sad that I'm not having a girl does not mean that I need to feel guilty because I don't love or I don't want this baby. One more thought that is really helping me navigate this whole thing, and that I was even thinking about when we were unsure if we were even going to have a 3rd baby or not, whether it's a girl or a boy, but is the fact that, let's talk in the scenario of I'm having another boy and we don't have any more biological children. That does not mean that I will never have the experience of mothering a girl in my life. I feel hopeful that maybe I'll have friends in the future who have little girls and I'll get to spend time with them and I'll get to buy them cute clothes, and maybe when I'm a lot older and experienced in this life, that I might have young girls my age and even a lot younger than me in my life. I just called myself a young girl. Teenage girls or even younger who are really desiring another mother figure in their life, and that I get to step in and be that for them. And that makes me really excited. No, I probably won't ever have any other biological children in my life, but this does not mean that I will never get to experience the feeling of mothering a girl. So now let's talk in the case scenario that I do have a girl. First of all, I'm just gonna let myself experience all the array of happy emotions and just imagine what it's gonna like to have a little girl, and I'm gonna let myself go all out buying all the pink floral prints, choose the prettiest, floweriest little girl name that I can think of. But even if I do have a girl, this does not mean that she's gonna be the type of girl that I have in my mind that I want. Maybe instead of wanting to stay home and bake cookies with me and braid our hair, maybe she's gonna want to play rugby instead. And she's not gonna fit into the typical little girl princess kind of imagination that I have of what I want. Yeah, honestly, the process of letting go of your children starts even before they're born. If I do have a girl, I know that I need to go into this fully aware that she might also disappoint me. I might have gender disappointment even if it's the gender that I wanted, if you know what I mean. And I just want to go in this with the mindset of I'm just gonna love my kids the exact way that they are, and that I have the insane privilege to be extremely close to them throughout all the stages of their lives and just watch them unfold as the unique, beautiful, wonderful person that they are. And once they're in my arms, I don't think I'll give very much thought about gender. It's just a privilege to get to watch these little people become people. And it's also a lot of work. But so I might kind of do this in two different parts. With my quote-unquote gender reveal being right around the corner, that will be at my 20-week anatomy scan, which means I am almost at the halfway mark in my pregnancy.